Hoover decided that for some reason the Panthers were the most dangerous organization in the United States, even more dangerous than the Communist Party or the Mafia. And so he ordered them essentially destroyed.
Directives issued by FBI headquarters called for, quote, imaginative and hard-hitting counterintelligence measures aimed at crippling the Black Panther Party.
The FBI set out to neutralize the Black Panther Party any way they could. They wanted to neutralize Bunchy Carter. He used the term neutralize, but nobody ever defined the term.
Neutralizing means a lot of things, including murdering. Neutralizing our entire movement.
As one communication went to Washington said, we bring these two groups together and let nature take its course.
It became clear that what they had to do was turn another organization against us, which was the Panthers.
COINTELPRO was doing its mischief in attempting to pit the two organizations against each other. It got to the points where there was clearly almost a state of war that was existing between the two organizations.
We could all feel that there was something going on that was bigger than us.
The FBI had created this tension, but you had these two groups that when they saw each other on the street, it was just a natural confrontation. They were making all kinds of suggestions and writing letters, and they had cartoons made up showing Ron Karenga with his feet up on a desk and things like that, and marking off Bunchy Carter and John Huggins and things to do today. These were cartoons that were created by FBI agents.
We didn't really know. Nobody believed that the FBI wanted to be bothered with some little Negroes in L.A. trying to organize themselves and so on and so forth. At the same time, they were sending the same stuff to them.
Correspondence propaganda between the two, between Bunchy and Karenga, telling one that the other one was doing something that wasn't appropriate.
Bunchy Carter and John Huggins were supposed to have been killed down in the Watts area working on some kind of a drug transaction. And, it would just looked like a drug deal, not a political assassination.
The day before that meeting, Bunchy and I went to the US headquarters and met with Ron Karenga and Jomo. Jomo was in charge of their military. We had an agreement that however the students voted,
Bunchy on the left, John on the right.
If they voted for cultural nationalism, the Panthers would support that. If they voted for revolutionary nationalism, us would support that.
Bunchy realized what was going down. He jumped over a row of chairs. He got shot through the chair.
Damn.
So the bullet expanded and hit his chest, expanded, and he died instantly.
January 17, 1969, Bunchy Carter was killed on the campus of UCLA. And for some reason, the US organization kind of got the blame for it.
Somebody from the US would have served as the killer for that.
Right, as an instigator, or what we would call, agent provocateur.
How did that all come about? Did they say, today we're killing Bunchy at UCLA? Was it like, today is the day we're going to kill Bunchy, but it's going to be at UCLA? We didn't get him that drug thing. Was it planned out, that structure? Or?
Well, as I understand it from the agent who was telling me about it, the operation at UCLA was all screwed up.
Incident at UCLA was manifested how, did you think?
By the FBI, but at the time, we were naive and we thought that it was just another move by the US organization.
There's a lot of what I call ghetto folk tales, Some of it's true, some of it's not. Sometimes our own personal perspective kind of overshadows what really went on. I wanted to clear up what was really going on, before my time, I don't believe that Karenga was working for the FBI. He might have been manipulated by the FBI. I was comfortable in making Karenga the villain. And then I had to talk to Geronimo. He was like, nah.
For all of these years, the US organization has been getting a bum rap behind that killing. I'm sure Bunchy, above all, would be turning over in his grave if We were not to straighten this out.
Some kind of memorandum was uncovered from the FBI, which declared, though we did not pull the trigger on that day, January 1969, we did cause the unrest that preceded it.
When they killed Bunchy and John, the word came down that it was to be no retaliation, that we were not going to engage in that because that would defeat the very principles that we had started on, and that, you know, we were not going to get involved in blacks killing blacks.
And it was hard not to break his rules, you know, because they took something away, man. They just snatched apart our heart. And not to, you know, not to hit something back, not to attack back or move the deal, you know, resolve that. It is still hard today, you know, to talk about it.
Well, I feel pretty bad because most of it was really crap. It was a waste of time. We destroyed a lot of lives. And I always deny that, but
we had gotten word that they were coming.
They came in to murder us in our sleep.
White flag comes out the door. Every one of them was following my orders, you know. So it was a real prideful thing that went on that long, that they were really carrying out the orders perfectly, the soldiers. And they had us in the glass house. It was still going on, and I was just so proud. I'm still proud of them to this day.
Because of Geronimo's military experience and his leadership, that's what kept us alive.
I joined the service, I got the training, and I came back and did exactly what they told me to do. Teach our people how to defend ourselves from all these lynchings and whatnot.
3 officers and 4 Panthers wounded in a 4.5-hour shootout.
For this time period, these were courageous men and women, you know, who stood up.
They all stood up and believed in something. And I look at them today, and I look at where we're at today, and I kind of like just feel like, you know, I definitely have, you know, we failed. Our generation has failed, you know, to live up to what we're supposed to be.